Welcome to the Honey Scientist channel, a platform dedicated to explore the science behind honeybees and their uh, remarkable products. As specialists in honeybee product processing technology, this channel connects apiculture with food science, industrial processing, and advanced research. When we are talking about advanced research, the research which is conducted on this channel concerns with hive products. That is a research which is ongoing, and publicated research will be introduced here, discussed here, and uh, taking a knowledge from the research that has been done around hive products. It is clear, yeah, that when I'm talking about hive products, the major hive products, those are produced by honeybees. Here, we go beyond basic beekeeping to understand the biological, chemical, and the technological principles that drive the honey industry. In this material, we explore one of the most powerful systems within a honeybee colony, which is called pheromone communication, and how it regulates behavior, organization, and survival in Apis mellifera. So, our today's topic is based on or focused on this material, or on this topic, on this title. It concerns with pheromone, the contribution of pheromone in honeybee colonies or in beekeeping, especially connected to queen. It has a lot of contribution for the product and for the communication uh, between honeybee colonies. So, when we are talking about pheromones, honeybee pheromones are chemical signals that form the foundation of communication within a colony. It makes foundation. The foundation of honeybee colony is this pheromone to communicate. In the species, especially Apis mellifera, these signals regulate behavior, production, defense mechanism, and coordination. Unlike many organisms that rely on sound or vision, honeybee depends primarily on chemical communication to function as highly organized social system. You know that honeybees are social lived insects that are specialized social system. Those insects that has a very strong specialized connection, interconnected. They are socially interconnected. So there are different pheromones that is produced by honeybees. Pheromones are produced by specialized glands. The gland that produces this pheromone is called hypopharyngeal gland, of course. Glands and released into the environment. It's produced and it's released to environment. This produced pheromone, where they are directed or detected by other bees through their antenna. Antenna we have seen on our previous video, of course, short video, the function, the purpose, and the use of antenna in the honeybee colonies. Each pheromone elicites a specific behavior or physiological responses, allowing thousands of individual bees to act as what? As a unified entity, often described as superorganism. Superorganism. The most from this pheromone, I told you that there are different pheromones which is produced by different honeybee classes. From this one, the most influential pheromone in the colony produced by the queen. It is a pheromone in the colony which is produced by the queen. The Queen Mandibular Pheromone maintains social stability by inhibiting what? Ovarian development in worker bees and ensuring that the queen remains the sole reproductive individual. You know that there is only one queen in honeybee colony. Double queens could not exist or they could not exist in a single colony. Of course, there is exceptional on the world on other species of honeybee. It also attracts workers bees to attend, groom, and feed the queen, reinforcing. The purpose of this key pheromone is this one. Her central role. This is to control her central role. In addition, this pheromone contributes to colony cohesion by signaling what? The queen's presence. It signals the queen presence. It indicates the queen presence in the colony. When it is absent, or reduced, worker bees take action, quick action. What is that? Workers may initiating queen rearing, which is in another way, it is a profitable and useful activities for the beekeepers because queen rearing means multiplying a single queen. So this has economical advantage in so many cases. Leading to major changes in colony organization. This queen rearing is this one. Alarm. The other one is alarm pheromones. Alarm pheromones, which is released when a bee is disturbed or stings. We come to in next line about sting and disturbation, the disturbed of colony. These signals rapidly alter other workers and triggers defensive behavior. It initiates the worker bees in order to defense, in order to be alert. This is a function of alarm pheromones. So I told you that there is different kinds of pheromones produced by honeybee colonies. A characteristic feature of the alarm pheromone is its banana-like odor. It has a banana-like odor, which helps propagate the signals quickly through the colony. Once released, it can recruit additional bees to attack a perceived threat, making it a critical component of colony defense. This is, of course, defense mechanism for honeybee. You know, releasing alarm pheromone is for defense, for coordination, to coordinate. For what? To attack their enemy. Worker bees also produce important pheromones that regulate daily activities. Now, beyond this defensive purpose, it has also other a very interesting function, which is to regulate daily activities of honeybees or daily activities of the colony. One of this is the Nasonov pheromone, which function in orientation, orientation and recruitment. Recruitment. What does it mean recruitment here? Orientation here. Orientation to what? To gather or to collect their sources, nectar sources. It is used to guide nestmates to the hive entrance, food sources, or new nesting location during what? Swarming. Workers release this pheromone while raising their abdomen and fanning their wings to disperse what? The chemical signals effectively. This chemical signal effectively in the hive, Blood brood pheromones are produced by developing larvae and play a key role in the regulating what? Regulating colony growth and labor organization. These signals stimulate worker bees to feed and care for the brood and influence foraging behavior by indicating what? The nutritional needs of the colony. So up to this, uh, up to this, the function, the purpose, and the use of the pheromone. In this way, brood pheromones help balance resources collection with demands. Developmental demands. In addition to these major categories, worker bees produce various pheromones that coordinate tasks such as comb building, comb building. Comb building, especially a comb which is made up of wax. The other one is cleaning and foraging. These signals helps organization organize the division of labor and ensure that colony activities adapt dynamically to the changing conditions. Although the general types of pheromones are consistent across colonies, their exact chemical composition can vary. It's because of the nature of the bee itself. Differences arise from what? From genetic factors, particularly the queen's lineage, as well as environmental influences such as available floral resources and hive conditions makes different pheromone production. As a result, each colony develops a unique chemical profile or colony odor, which is a blend of pheromones, circular hydrocarbons, and substances from wax, propolis, and stored food. The, this colony specific odor is essential for nestmates recognition. This is a special one, their nestmates. If they do not recognize their nestmate, they will be fighting. This also harms the colony by itself. Guard bees, yeah, I know guard bees. They are protecting hive during activities. Guard bees stationed at the hive entrance, they use their antenna to detect and evaluate the chemical signature of what? Signature of incoming bees. This is due to pheromone. If the odor matches the colony profile, the bees, the bee is accepted. The coming bee is accepted. If it differs, the bee may be rejected or attacked. Attacked. There will be attacking. Recognition is largely based on cuticular hydrocarbons on the bee's body surface, which act as chemical identity marker. However, this system is flexible. Flexible factors such as age, environmental conditions, and the nectar availability can influence how strictly guards enforce recognition. So, an important particle, practical aspect of pheromone communication is it is interaction with smoke. Yeah, smoke. The other very important activities occurred or needed in honeybee and beekeeping, which is commonly used in beekeeping. Yeah, smoke does not, how smoke disturbs honeybee colonies. Smoke does not prevent bees from producing pheromones. Instead, what? Instead, it disrupts what? The communication system by interfering with pheromone detection and responses. The presence of smoke makes important signals, particularly alarm pheromones, by overwhelming what? The bees' olfactory receptors. This reduces the ability of bees to detect and response to danger signals, thereby weakening coordinated defensive behavior. In addition, a smoke induces a feeding response in a bees. How? How feeding a smoke induces a feeding response in bees? Interpreting smoke as a potential sign of fire. This is for bees. Bees began to consume honey in preparation for possible evacuation. Bees that are engorged with honey are generally what? Less aggressive and less capable of stinging effectively. They could not sting because to sting the body should be available for stinging. Due to this, it could not be available for sting. Consequently, although pheromones production continues, the overall communication network becomes what? Becomes less efficient due to reduced signal preparation and altered behavioral responses. This is the function and the ultimate use of smoke and pheromone relation. In summary, honeybee pheromones are central to colony organization and survival. They regulate reproduction, coordinate labor, enable defense, and facilitate recognition among colony members. While their composition may vary slightly between colonies, they collectively create a unique chemical identity that maintains social cohesion. External factor also, such as smoke, can temporarily disrupt this system, not by stopping pheromone production, but by impairing signals transmission and reception. This complex chemicals communication system allows honeybee colonies to function as highly integrated and adaptive biology system. Understanding honeybee pheromones is essential for advancing modern apiculture, improving colony management, and enhancing honey production system. As the honey scientists, the goal is to transform traditional beekeeping into science-driven practice through knowledge, innovation, and research-based insights. Stay connected for more in-depth content on honey chemistry, quality control, added products, and global market trends. Follow, share, and engage to be part of a growing community committed to revolutionizing apiculture through science. Top of this one. Thanks for watching this video. We'll see you next time. Thanks.